Hello, I'm Rob Loringer with Embarcadero Technologies. In this video, I'm going to show you how DB Optimizer's SQL load testing can help you determine if SQL code can scale on Oracle production instances. Let's begin. I have a select statement here that I want to determine if it will scale to a production environment. So I'll go ahead and copy this and paste it into a SQL load testing job. You can see the icon in the top toolbar here. In production, I may say that 10 parallel sessions are going to execute this SQL 10 times each. And there may be some randomness in time to those executions. Now, before we execute this job, let's make sure we're profiling the database that we're trying to put load on. Load profile, that is. So in my Explorer tree on the left, I'll right-click on this lab database and begin to profile this. Now you can see in the progress window the profiling has initiated. If we look at our profile, originally of course we see no load. Let's go back to our SQL load test job and execute it. It's beginning to execute, as you can see in the progress window. Going back to our profile, we can see the load that's being generated. It's almost halfway done, and we can see that much of the load is reaching above our max CPU yardstick line. It looks like quite a bit of CPU and user I/O is being generated here. Now this makes me nervous. Now that it's complete executing, I don't believe that this code is going to do a proper job of scaling into a production environment. So an option I have is to tune this SQL to see if I can generate a better case that may scale to production. You can see that the select statement's been captured below. I'll right-click on it and tune. We'll go to the Overview tab, generate cases, and execute each one of these generated cases, and execute the tuning job. Now that tuning is complete, let's examine our cases. Looks like I want to choose index FFS because the elapsed time is 0.27 seconds as compared to 2.82 seconds, and the physical reads are 0 and there's a low level of logical reads. So let's go ahead and copy this case and drop it into our tuning SQL load testing job, that is. You can see this is the index FFS case, and we'll execute it with the same parameters that we did the original case. Let's go back to our profile and see the load that's generated now. Looks like the job is almost halfway complete, and already I can tell that much less load is being generated. It looks to me that this case will scale to production much better than the original case. As you can see, this load here is much less than this load. As a side note, the load created in the middle is load that was generated by executing each tuning case. And that's how DB Optimizer can help you determine if your code will scale to production.